Hi Capricorn, this is your January 6th through the 12th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Spread number 3 will be love from the past. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. First of all, Capricorn, if you're celebrating your birthday this week, then happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing year ahead of you. So this first spread is a new love this week. We have the World, clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Emperor. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant with the Devil and the Chariot, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Cancer, perhaps even another Capricorn, or absolutely any zodiac sign. So I believe you're in this reading twice, Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles in the middle, I assume that's you, unless you're dealing with another Earth sign, right? And the Devil, the first card in the potential outcome, it's actually one of your major arcana cards, right? So that's also technically you. You're in this reading twice. You're in the main spread on the left, and you're in the potential outcome. You're dealing with the Emperor, the third card from the left. The Emperor could simply be an Aries you're dealing with. The Emperor is an Aries major arcana card, but at the same time, the Emperor could be like a boss figure, okay? Or the Emperor is somebody who is large and in charge, somebody who knows what he or she wants. The Emperor often comes through as a future husband or future spouse figure. The Emperor is somebody who is very well established. Or maybe this is somebody who is stepping up this week for you. Because what's actually going on here? What's actually, if you look at all these cards together and you just come up with some sort of a conclusion, things are about to get better. This spread is all about victory and improvement, and some kind of a rough patch being over, overcoming something. All right, so that's the main theme of this reading. Some kind of a rough patch being over, or maybe moving or overcoming something. Things are definitely lining up and getting better. That's what this spread is all about, and it's like a major victory. All right, a major victory for you. All right, we start with the World card, and it's clarified by the Ten of Wands. For some of you, maybe this person is at a distance from you. Perhaps it has been a long distance thing up until this point, right? The World could be someplace remote. At the same time, the World is a card of an ending, right? And I always associate the World with a happy end card. This is when one chapter of somebody's life comes to an end, but a much better, much happier chapter of that person's life, or maybe a couple's life, is about to begin. All right, the Ten of Wands, clarifying the World, it is a card of a burden, it's a card of a struggle, it's a card of inconvenience, it's a card of a lot of things on the plate, and that's what's coming to an end, I guess. Or the distance has been the problem, or some kind of a struggle that's coming to an end with that Ten of Wands, clarifying the World, right? And again, it has something to do with that Emperor. The Queen of Pentacles in the middle. To be honest with you, as I was clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, I simply asked how will Capricorn feel about what's going on, and the Six of Swords showed up. First of all, it is a card of an improvement. It is. It is a card of an improvement. It's a card of a rough patch being over. It's a card of overcoming something, moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. And it's also a card of maybe literally moving, literally going somewhere. We also have 2 victory cards in the tarot deck, right? 2. I usually consider those 2 cards as victory cards, and they're here. Both of them are here on the table. The Six of Wands is the first one, the card on the bottom of the deck, and right next to it, the Chariot is the second one. Those 2 cards are the 2 victory, success, triumph cards, cards of overcoming something, cards of moving forward, cards of feeling great about what's going on. All right, the Chariot is also a card of, again, literally moving, literally going somewhere. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back, right? So the person in the Six of Swords, clarifying that the Queen of Pentacles, the person is not looking back either, okay? And like I said, the Devil in the potential outcome, that's most likely you. Capricorn, unless you're dealing with another Capricorn, it's a major arcana card. The Hierophant in the middle could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a card of religion, it's a card of education, it's a card of something formal and official. So 3 major arcana cards in the potential outcome, with you also being there. So it looks awesome. Things are about to improve. Things are about to get better. And, future looks bright. All right, Capricorn. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already married or in a relationship, this spread is for you, Capricorn. We have the Sun clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the 3 and 1s, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or any zodiac sign. I can interpret this spread so many different ways, Capricorn. First of all, it could be somehow associated with a child. It could be an existing child, or it could be news about a child in the future. All right. It could also, this spread could also be about like looking for something, doing some kind of a research, and actually finding what you're looking for, or choosing one of the options. Perhaps some of you are doing like educating themselves, and then based on that education, there will be a decision being made. All right. For others of you, it's like really good, happy news. Really good, happy news, and based on that, there's going to be something done, some kind of a progress made, or maybe a purchase. Okay, so let me explain real quick. All right, the Sun, the first card that came out, you could simply be dealing with a Leo. Okay, the Sun is a Leo major arcana card. At the same time, the Sun is a card of clarity. All right, so something is about to get clear, and the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's the only major arcana card here in this reading. It was the very first card that came out, and it's the happiest card in the deck. All right, the Page of Swords clarifying it. What similarities do you see between the Page of Swords and the Sun? If your answer is a child, then yes, you and I thought about the same thing. There's a child riding a horse in the Sun, and there's a child in the Page of Swords, so it could somehow be associated with children. The Page of Swords is also a card of a message. A message could be coming in, all right? And it's also a card of like doing research, looking for things, educating yourself, reading through articles, reading through stuff, all right? And then we have the 3 and 1s right there in the middle. So based on what those two first cards are, there's going to be a 3 and 1s playing out. The 3 and 1s is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and this decision is final. All right, the Ace of Pentacles next. The next card could be a card of a purchase, so maybe you're buying something. The Ace of Pentacles could be just money. Maybe you're investing money into something. Or it's simply a golden opportunity, some sort of a golden opportunity that comes up. The 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it could be a card of financial abundance, it's a card of a family, and it's also a card of real estate, right, like a home. So overall, it's a great spread. Like I said, there's just so many ways to interpret it. Let me know in the comments down below how this plays out for you. But this is good, Capricorn, really good. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Capricorn, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the 2 of Cups, we have Temperance, we have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Swords. And we'll also have the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a fellow Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or not a Capricorn. Just to avoid confusion, Capricorn, I assume the King of Pentacles is somebody coming back. But the King of Pentacles could be you. So just to quickly say this, if you feel like reaching out to somebody, go for it. All right, Capricorn. But like I said, for most of you, I assume that's the King of Pentacles is somebody coming back to you, and it kind of looks like a reconciliation. All right, yeah, more than not. All right, the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it is a card of somebody who is stuck and trapped in their thoughts, somebody who is maybe overthinking. All right, and some of you could be maybe dealing with a couple of people from the past. Capricorn. And if that's the case, then you're probably going to choose this King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords could be interpreted as the word yes. It's one of the yes words in the tarot deck. The Ace of Swords is also a card of clarity, right? The person in the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck is not clear. And here comes the Ace of Swords, the clarification. Okay? The Ace of Swords is also a card of very straightforward, very direct conversation. All right? The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. And we actually start with the Two of Cups. As you can see, we have two people in the Two of Cups. All right, so that I assume that's you and this King of Pentacles. It is a card of a soulmate connection, and it's also a card of when both people are on the same page. Temperance in the middle. It's a Sagittarius major arcana card, but at the same time, it's a card of patience and it's a card of healing. Okay, it's a card of healing, bringing back the balance or rebalancing things. So I think it's more of a reconciliation than anything else. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Capricorn. This week we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles rather, and the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I am going to be honest with you, Capricorn. If I ever wanted a financial spread for myself, it would probably look something like this. Seriously, you got money coming in, or recognition, or an offer, a job offer, a contract, or business offer, or something, and I see you accepting it. I see you're collecting money, okay, and it's going to be so much that you'll have plenty to spend if you want, and also plenty to set aside into your savings account. Speaking of savings accounts, the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's exactly what I call this card when it comes to work, business, and finances. I refer to it as a savings account, meaning that you will be saving, all right? Because you got the Knight of Pentacles coming your way, and this is the most financially abundant night out of all 4 nights, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune in the middle, fortunate turnaround, or a start of some sort of a new cycle. For some of you, it could be a big birthday present from somebody. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle, like I said. For some of you, it's your birthday, right? Birthdays are cycles, I guess. And the Nine of Pentacles right next to the deck is a card of somebody who is doing very well financially. All right, and at the same time, it is a card of somebody who is glowing up, somebody who is admired, somebody who is respected, you know. So yeah, things are looking up for you, Capricorn. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Capricorn, but I think at this point you're already expecting it, okay? Because we got the Emperor. If the Emperor looks familiar to you, that's because we saw this person in the first spread, the new love spread. And this is a different deck, by the way. I use different decks for different spreads. The Ace of Swords, clarifying it. Then we have the Page of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So, remember how I mentioned during the first spread that there's some kind of a burden. Something like bothering you, or something along those lines, right? So perhaps this Emperor is gonna solve some kind of a problem for you, help you with something, or maybe the problem is that they're at a distance and you're like really worried that this is not gonna go anywhere, or the distance is gonna be a problem that nobody can solve. So it kind of feels like this person is a problem solver, right? Or this person is like a provider. This person steps in and resolve. It's like this person resolves issues. It kind of reminds me of the Pulp Fiction when what's his name? Mr. Wolf shows up and solves the problem. I know it's not a really good analogy, but for whatever reason I thought of that. Right? So this person is a problem solver, I guess. And I don't know what kind of problem you're experiencing, but this person will help you. Or again, for the 10th time, if there's a distance between the two of you and you're really worried, it's not going to be a problem, Capricorn. All right. So on that note, Capricorn, yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading. For this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. Happy birthday one more time to those of you celebrating this week. And other than that, Capricorn, have a fantastic week.